Welcome back, guys, to Trails in the Sky the Third, where last episode we engaged in battle and defeated General Morgan before pushing towards our final challenger, the impregnable fortress, Cassius Bright himself. With one more trial then awaiting, we took the time to head back into the arena, as with 2 rounds down, we now face off against a baby dragon. It's Team Baby Dragon! Seahorse Demons. Oh, they make sleep? Good words. They make sleep! And that is bad. Man, they get so many turns before I even get to go. They're fast. And as I point out, we don't have any of the crazy AoE crafts that we used to have now. So, yeah, with that. I'm just wondering if it might be best for me to try and do something like that. And try to ensure our survival for the future. It's coming for you! Really went for Richard. Alright, he's got a really high arts defense. So arts defense seems to be the key for this. But we got 3 big spells coming down. We're not actually going to get very many of these with the clock down, sadly. We've got a critical coming up. Maybe Richard will just be able to grab that anyway, if you know what I mean. And they're all so close that Richard can just start nuking. We even sped down Baby Dragon. And we're going to pull them all next to each other over here. Oh my goodness. Look at all the movement and speed downs. And so it begins. Can they even move much anymore? Oh, they can. Yeah, attack him. He doesn't take much damage. Wow, the move down did nothing. Blind, okay. My eyes! Soapy bubbles in my eyes! Oh, go attack Richard. He likes it. It's like the smallest tickle that Richard will ever get. That's what happens to Richard. That's what he sounds like. Okay, I need to heal myself. Because I'm dying.
I'll save you. Yeah.
Kevin, get back in the game. Ran out of speed up now. Looks like we can get our arts out no matter what now. I go with that, we'll just continue with Cocytus. Storm Breath! Impede! Nice. Cool ability you've got there, sir. I'm gonna say, once we start to take out your friends here, I think gonna be great. Especially now Ren's faster, so she can cast Calamitous Blast before everything goes crazy. Cocytus now ends up behind everything. Ariel doesn't. Come along with it, as you don't know where it's going to actually end up. Cocytus. And will her Calamitous Blast take out some of these? I should probably send another Luminous Wheel into that group then. Oh, these guys are fast. How many more debuffs can we get on these? Poor baby dragon. Oh, we got a group of 4. Now they all explode. Oof, my Nizons. Well, I'm glad they're getting CP. Obviously, Richard, best spell damage tank. Oh no, Richard! Get up! Richard, you lazy goof. What am I even caring about? How much HP have you got? Tiny Ragnar? Not baby dragon. A young dragon that resembles Ragnar. Does it? Didn't even check his name. Attacks with tackles and free breaths. Richard, wake up. Get some more arrows in the field. Dragons are weak against ice, right? They're just barely alive. Oh, never mind. We go straight away anyway. One guy left. I don't think Richard can reach. Just barely not able to. I'll use move instead of attack. Okay, 1 remains. Let's make sure victory is without a doubt. Really, what is there to hit you with, sir? I think you're doomed. It's the only thing I can say. Once Richard gets close... Oh, you're going to get 10% heal. Once Richard gets close, it's all over. What a get! Ah, he says when Richard gets close, it's all over, does he? No. What if I were to, make it so he couldn't hit me anymore? Get him, Richard, I believe in you still. Good job. I think I'm probably going to get the seal as well. Richard! Our strategy may rely too heavily on Richard. Just a little bit. Okay. We'll be able to hit next. But he's so sped down with all those debuffs that he can't do Boggle. I don't know if we can freeze him, but I thought I'd give like a spell with a status effect on it a go. Like, I wonder if I could seal him. Richard, finally, you can attack. Of course, when I say Richard, finally you can attack, that means Richard gets to attack 10 times now. 15 million times later. Seems he's immune to fate. Poor guy, how much HP does he have left? Oh, he's actually going to survive for one more go. S-craft time. Richard! You keep falling to all the status effects. They figured out how to deal with Richard. I can't not kill the dragon. It's my opponent. He entered into the arena wanting a good battle, so we gave it to him. Poor baby dragon. Oh, Chloe leveled up. Vintage wine. Got distilled vintage wine from a baby dragon. It was its tears. Oh, sweet dragon tears. Look, it's out for the camp. The match is decided. The winner is Father Graham's team. They've done it. Father Graham's team has conquered the hard arena. Congratulations to all of you on your victory. That really was quite a show of skill. Your matches were a joy to watch. Please have a small token of my appreciation for putting on such a fine show. We've got a spiritual and 10,000 mirror. You've now earned the right to challenge the Nightmare Arena. You will still need to find an invitation in order to do so, however. Should you find one, please do come back here. Well, a new invitation? Okay. I've already got an invitation after all. We're coming back here again later. But we've still got another trial. It's now possible to take on the Nightmare Arena. Oh, we've already got the arena thing. Entering the door with the required item will allow you to challenge it. Sounds like we've already got it. Maybe. I don't know. We might have to find another... I don't know. Let's go find ourselves a next door. A next door? You know what I mean. How many moon doors have we done now? Oh, we've done all the moon doors. Star doors. We're at Star Door 12. We're getting through. We still haven't seen Sun Door 5, however. So there is 4 doors still to locate. And now we know there's still another of that. Back to the Hermit's Garden it is. And now we start to wonder, right? When will the graphics die? Right, well, we're going to explore to find ourselves our next area. So, let's ditch you. Ditch you.
Got it!
Yeah, Josette, you're in. Don't be so happy.
This ought to perk you up.
Do you think I could do it with just Kev? I think I could do it with just Kev, right?
Leave it to me.
We're going to find a door with Kev and try to level some guys up as we look for it. Nothing will go wrong with just Kevin. We definitely won't just bump into a shining palm and then be unable to kill it and cry. I would cry so much. Don't do this to me, game. And we know we need instant death procs, so we'll use those. So to the 6th plane, we go to the Epsilon route. I've got to figure out which one of the things it is. I can't even remember what like colours we've been through at the moment. I mean, we should probably at least give these guys the bare amount of like extra gear. If you know what I mean. So they can at least survive 2 seconds of battle. If they do get hit. But Kevin should be able to go twice and kill everything. Regardless. Is the dream. Because technically we want to kill this guy, don't we? Hell's Gate was enough, wasn't it? Look how much damage Cher does. 6 on a crit. Agate, how are you doing? I wonder if they've actually got any new weapons to equip, actually. 0. Josette, your turn. It goes. Oh yeah, he actually is a bit tougher, isn't he? Oops. I forgot about that. So I need to do another 5k damage. It'd be funny if he wipes my guides out because I don't do enough. There we go. See, I thought we could get some experience from these guys, level people up. So Josette's going to get 9999 experience. Sherry gets nearly the same amount. So, levels. I got Live Flame Slash 3. Sherry's having a Silver Whip 3. It's quite a lot of gains. Big gains. Big gains. Let's give you the Iron Climb. Your best sword is the Kuma no Tachi at the moment, and your best whip is the Needle Whip. Right, so which way is it to our next destination? It wasn't here, right? So this one is, in my lord's place, I, the Gralsritter, do decree. Here lies the Black Ark. Oh, this is the place. Place your hand on this monument, the orphan of a lost village among your number. What? That's the orphan of a lost village. Well, this is the most obvious one so far. We should head back to the garden and speak to Joshua. we can decide what to do then. Yeah. Agabinotida, I'm just getting a tiny bit of experience with them. That's all I'm doing. Right, so we need Joshua. So we've already found the answer. We no longer need to be here. But I think I might do one more back. What the hell was those red things appearing on the map then? What? Enemy? Never seen that before. And also they don't look to be in the right positions. Looks like the map's skewed, so you've got to like shift it along to the left. I can't do it. Yes, those would be the enemy positions if we skew it to where my red marker is now. Oh, there's the graphics. I knew it. I knew the graphical melting was at hand.
Take that!
Look at them all doing their super damage. Remember when Josette got unclimbed for that period of time and was our best character? Good times, right? Me neither. No, I remember that. It happened. It happened for me. Josette was legitimately the best damage dealer I had.
Not bad.
Right, there's another 4 9s for Josette. So Josette learned Orbital Bomb and it's reached 114. So there we go. A little bit of like levels for the guys. They kind of need it every so often. You can tell that the graphics gone because the quality of this screen goes down as well. Yeah, that gun we found was like far and beyond the power of everyone else. So, with the graphical melting going on, we know we've got to get Joshua. With the power of editing, we'll be right back with a party. Alright then, let's get our new character party-ish in, I guess. So out with you, Agate. You've gained some levels. I'm sure you're happy. You've caught up with some people. Being 117. Yeah, still our lowest levels, kind of. Josette's there. Joshua is 119 currently.
Here we go!
Let's go with the power. So, in this party, we've got this kind of melee spell hybrid. Super spells, super melee. Thankfully, he's got an impede. So that should work for us. Kevin explained to Joshua that they thought he was the person the Noble Monuments inscription was asking for. Sounds like the final area is where that Schwarzford is waiting for us then. I wonder why he would want me to go though. All we know is he does. What's the verdict? Up for it? Naturally, I'll be accepting his invitation. We should head back as soon as we made preparations. Just let me know when you're ready. You sure? I am. No matter what happens, I'll be fine. All we can do now is keep going. I don't intend to fight that. Right. Party is up, is ready. Thankfully, of course, Joshua's already orbed out. He has the Impede gem, 30% success rate of impeding. It's not bad. His ingenuity to get himself his EP back, if he uses any. Strength, ATS up, cast, etc. Brilliant. I guess the only thing we could possibly say apart from that is, does Chloe have anything we want to take off? Not Chloe. Well, to be honest, that crest job's pretty good. Who am I still looking at? Annalise. Some extra ADF is not actually a bad thing. Oh, he's got 595 because he's got the Crimson Eye, so he should be fine with that. That's where our third Crimson Eye was. All stats up except range. We got the Divine Blaze Emblem. I think we can work with this quite well, don't you? Shall I buy him anything else? I guess I should buy him a new weapon. He's a bit low on that when I think about it. There'd probably be a weapon in there for him. But again, I'm not exactly poor. I'd rather he was just good out the box. In terms of armor, the Amalgam Guard. It's a good 1,000 up for him. It's the speed nerf I'm not looking to on that one. Technically, I could just do the stripping thing we always do. So one of you has an amalgam guard. Please give it to me. Because that works too. Right then, Joshua with 110 speed. I'm sure the divine drink will be over here for me to go and max out my CP once again. This is a stupidly ridiculous party. I think with Joshua being so flexible as well, it makes him just ridiculous. Right. We don't go here. Where do we go? 6th plane. Straight away, the first center of there, the Europe Scenic route. I didn't realise it was that one I was missing. Right. Where we go? We fight my favourite thing, of course. So how much damage does Joshua do on a stone monument? 47! He needs some levels. He doesn't just need levels, though. He needs... Of course, they're high defense anyway, so he does 2,602. Joshua, I forgot to actually equip the swords. Joshua, put on your swords. I may have forgot to give you that. Oh gosh, she's got too many spells. Bam! Interesting how on that turn Kevin did one-shot the ads. Yeah, look at that experience still for Josh. That's why I fight that guy. Oh, we've got Reflective Robe again. So if I want super ADF defense, we can now get that yet once more. Lowers your defense by an absolute ton. But does make you kind of ridiculously defensive in a different way. Who's to know which boss is, you know, the one that requires me to use spell defense on. It's the second Reflective Robe I found, so I'll take that. In terms of other stuff you've got here, instead of the Ingenuity, we could put on that. That gives him Earthguard. Probably be better over here though, but then you want these for many elemental value too. Ah, it's a bit of a shame that. I mean, maybe I could put the blind too for more value. Oh, I don't know. It's fine as it is. Right, in we go then. In my lord's place, I, the Schwarzritter, do decree. Here lies the Black Ark. Place your hand on this monument, the orphan of a lost village among your number. Here we go then. The final of the 4 monuments, the Noval Monuments Trials. Chapter 6 is reaching its end, but don't sell it so short because this might take some time, as Laceham Fortress did. Why here? Oh, come on, this symbolises quite a lot for you here, Josh. The glorious, huh? So much for the Crimson Ark. Now it's all black like a nasty crow. Maybe it ate something burned and changed its colour. Well, at least we know what the Black Ark was referring to now. Looks like it's the same size as the original Glorious. It has the same layout too. Can't be sure until we actually go inside and look around though. This looks like it's going to be a battle of laughs. Although we should have figured out as much since it's our last area to go through it all. It'll most likely be full of Ouroboros archaisms just like the laboratory was too. You know the drill. Guards up, guys. Got it. Which means exploding robots that I want to be spending my time away from casting from a distance. So Caster Joshua is going to be quite useful for me here. Right, I doubt there's anything new to buy in the shop, because there never is. I probably should equip those blades though now. So Joshua can do some damage. Apart from that, is there any new courts here? Again, the only new one that I'd expect to appear would be the time. And Joshua, how are your slots currently? Oh, all done. Is that everyone's slots done in this party? Oh, joy. We're saving up Stepif again. Okay, well, we know it's quite big anyway, and we know there's several floors. I do wonder if they'll ever add floors. I mean, feel free in a place like this, right? Annoying bloke. Well, I can always preemptive him. These are the art-cancelling kinds and the art-reflecting kinds. Scarlet Lure. A prototype archaism made by the society unleashes its full power when HP is low. So I kind of want to attack you then, yeah? That's your guys' job. Yep. Now wait for me. Super Richard to the rescue. And then we just get ready to take out 2 other guys. So you weak to anything in particular? No. Don't ever expect anything as fun. We got a critical too. Perfect.
Later, corpsey.
Alright, Joshua's going to level up pretty fast in here then, I take it. We've got some knight armor as well. Quite random to pick up something there. Knight armor. Whoa, super defensive, low ADF, lowers your agility, lowers your speed, lowers your move, heavy armor with strong defensive properties. Isn't that more or less what we got for Tita at the end of SC? Just sat her down in a super defensive suit of armor and just... We've got some Gargan armor too. Hey, I stole this first. Gargan armor is better than the Amalgam Guard, I'm right? Yeah, with ADF and agility up compared to it. So you've got Gargan armor, you've got Ninja Garb. The extra speed. I guess I'll give that to you, Josh. That's your bump. It's you, it's really you. I'm such a huge fan. Will you sign my chest? Of course I will. My second autograph given out. Hooray. Look behind you. It's Joshua. I'm okay. Yep, you're going to respawn every time. Well, let's get the middle chest sorted out first as a RAM capsule. Please not disturb the sleeping mimics. None of them are mimics. Even though they're sleeping, so I guess we don't know for sure. That's tablet 2. Were you the one who made me feel empty inside? Yep. Guess what my favorite tree is? Chestnut. Get it? Ha ha. I hate my life. Does anyone in the chat think that when they make their puns? Nope. They're full accepting. They're completely all in. Super accepting of this stuff. Just looking here at what I can do. Obviously, it's literally the same setup as last time. So Hell's Gates. Ren gets to go straight away because of her double attack. Let's just do a second Hell Date just in case. That last one was PJ Incarnate. He's made it into the game! Maybe that's his job. I'll be a person to meet. The person who did all the chess stuff.
Not bad.
What's wrong with you? It's the first question now. Stop. Right, we got a level up for Kevin, who has overtaken somehow, got more experience than Ren. When did that happen? Oh, I guess when we fought those little things, yeah. Has Joshua levels up too? Well, that's a lot of chests. Cascaded freshly hatched spiders paws from the chest. Hashtag treasure chest life. Yeah. Alright, even more Sepith, 200 of the kind. This chest has cursed you with the insatiable urge to check all the other empty chests. Woo! Should be the first chest that does that. EP charge free. There's a note. Where the carnivorous bookshelf. Okay. Crab special. What are you looking at? And a gladiator belt. Why are you leaving me open? It's starting to be cold. Gladiator belt. Isn't that what we've already got on? And we got super gladiator headband. Gladiator belt has the auto CPM. Quite a lot of that now. Right. So there's nothing here. Just the one guy this time. Always fighting in the interest of just getting a couple of levels for a certain someone. No, Richard. You don't use arts. Don't be silly, Richard. We now know how to play with you. You broken character. Now you're talking Ollie, me, my, yeah, words. Best jump scare on spiders, are you? Spiders. I've been desensitized over many let's plays of spiders in games. Honest. Alright, oh, okay. There's a bit of a zigzag path up here by the look of it. Excuse me. I just want treasure chests. I need to search all your rooms. Yeah, it's just a way back down again, but you never know, there might be a treasure chest in here. There should be a treasure chest this way, right? No. In the blue rooms are chests. Oh, okay. I can go this way at least. That's his ass, right? Hooray! I'm a perfect purveyor of robot ass. That's a lot of damage. Of course, they are very resistant. Hell's Gates times a billion later. Rich is like resilient. Don't be silly. Skull, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. What is resistance? I am Richard. Look at my stupid sword. It's very big and strong. Literally the only spider jump skill I remember out the hand is climbing up the... is one of the earliest ones. Actually, I remember two. There was climbing up the ladder in Twilight Princess of my own house, if I remember rightly, and there being an invisible sculpture or something. They got another knight armor. And the other one was in Ocarina of Time, where we went into a room of invisible sculptures with Lens of Truth, and they all came down from above, and I jumped so hard I hurt my back. So I remember that. How much am I going? Oh, treasure chest room! And an S-tab. I get the feeling we've already met. Say, you got a twin by any chance? Green moss hair. But I don't need to play games, of course, with jump scares in them, do I? I'm quite capable of jump scaring myself. So up here should get me behind the other way, and then hopefully another treasure chest. That gets me to there. This is another set of stairs. So going this way should get me to a chest. Alright, found an Olizandri ray. No worries, I won't tell anyone about your theft. After all, chests do not speak. An Olizandri ray sounds like a gun for Olivier, considering it's got the first part of Olivert. Assuming it's got the first part of his name in it. Pretty good. A gun made of fragrant wood, full of Eastern technology. Was the wood the Eastern technology? Did I read this? Yeah, I did. I'm not afraid of spiders anymore. We've moved on to keys here. Not the bats from Zelda. Actual keys. Well, that looked like pretty cleared out of stuff. So we are at the elevator to Stern, second floor. Which makes you wonder when we might fight a boss. On the Ouroboros landing display, at the very least. Oh, a door! Only those who have struggled through countless battles are worthy of entering here. Only upon finishing the 400th battle will this door be open. I have a door. How many battles have I done? I guess there's always a good reason. Only 430. So technically, all that little bit of extra kind of weird grinding we did with those characters has really paid off. Of just like going in and like trying to get a couple of level ups on some other guys and just fighting enemies that we see always in front of us. Because if I didn't, there's no way I'd be in here right now. Brilliant. Right, what will this door show me then? I guess it's not a trial. Better not be a trial. Better not petrify me again. Jinx. Only 3 more doors left to find. Well, 4 technically. I shall grant you a memory fragment and my blessing. Oh? Report on the attack on Erebonia's Bracer Guilds. It'd be interesting to hear more in-depth about this. In S1202, many of the branches of the Bracer Guild in Erebonia came under attack in quick succession. The perpetrators were an armed group, but all else about them was unknown, and the guild, along with all connected to it in the nation, fell into a state of confusion. Before long, the Orbital Communications network in the capital was rife with calls and messages, and the situation grew increasingly grave. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision, to General Staff Office. At dawn yesterday, the capital's guild houses were completely destroyed by powerful explosives. According to the 2nd Subdivision's analysis, the explosives were likely set directly below those buildings in the city's underground waterways. Judging by explosives used and means employed, this was the work of professionals, currently working to confirm the locations of potentially dangerous persons within the country. From Intelligence Division 3rd Subdivision to Intelligence Division 1st Subdivision. A Jaeger member has been found among those suspected of entering the country illegally. Confirmed to be responsible for logistics in the Jester Jaeger Corps. Keep an eye on other members of the same corps in the country. From Erebonian Bracer Guild to Liberlian Bracer Guild, Gransel Branch. At dawn today, the guild houses in Heimdall came under attack. We are unable to contact the bracers charged with overseeing them. We request the aid of high-ranking bracers. This is urgent. We repeat, this is urgent. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. The Bracer Guild here in Erebonia has sent a message to the guild's Gransel Branch. Judging by the content of the message, at least one high-ranking bracer will be entering Erebonia in the coming days. We request they be pursued and put under strict surveillance upon arrival. Two days after the assaults began, Cassius Bright, S-rank, arrived in the Imperial capital. He assumed the post of provisional representative of the Erebonian Guild. After doing so, he assessed the damage to the guilds and called for the bracers assigned to them, who had become scattered in the chaos, to reconvene outside the city. He also ordered a halt to all orbital communications to prevent interception by the enemy. By this point, guilds in 6 cities had been attacked, and the Bracer Guild in Erebonia was beginning to struggle to function. The branches that had not yet been attacked requested the army's protection. However, they seemed to be in no hurry to grant their support, making it clear that they could not be counted upon. Meanwhile, the provisional representative was able to estimate the rough location of the enemy supply base from their movements up to that point, and after choosing a small number of bracers who were familiar with the area, he sent them to try and find it. His reasoning for going with this approach was that he had concluded the enemy would have to build a supply base inside the country because of how strict Erebonia's border controls are. It did not take long for his lose the battle but win the war strategy to produce results. From Intelligence Division 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. The bracer sent by Liberl's guild is confirmed to be one Cassius Bright. Bright is an S-rank bracer whose file in our subdivision has him rated as a level 4 threat, the second highest possible. He is also the man believed to have commanded the counter-offensive against the Imperial Army during the 100 Days War. May potentially pose a threat to national security, so he is being carefully watched. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. Attempt to track CV has failed. Current whereabouts are unknown. However, as requested by HQ, we have not raised the alert level and have left it as it stands, or as it stands, really. Several bracers are currently travelling aboard a train. We believe them to be taking part in some kind of operation. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. 6 bracers assaulted the Jaeger's base. The Jaegers inside the base were apprehended. We have identified them to be members of the Jester Jaeger Corps. The discovery of the enemy's base revealed that it was a Jaeger Corps known as Jester who was behind the attacks. After this, however, the Jaeger's movements became much more passive and the two sides entered a deadlock. This dynamic continued for roughly 2 months. During this time, the guild representative made contact with the Intelligence Division and began preparing for an operation that would ultimately allow him to bring the trouble to an end. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. CB, Cassius Bright, has made contact with a member of our subdivision, currently in the process of confirming. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. The target, CB, has proposed a joint operation, intending to meet him again at a specified date and time. Strategic analysis of the Bracer Guild attack. Intelligence Division, 2nd Subdivision. What eventually broke the deadlock was a brilliant strategy devised by CB. Having successfully made contact with a member of the Intelligence Division, he made them send a message to HQ in the hopes it would be intercepted by the enemy. What happened was exactly that. From the message, they were able to deduce the time and place the next meeting would be happening, and set about plotting his assassination. Exactly what CB hoped would happen. He used himself as bait! During the meeting, CB had also given the said Intelligence Division member an encoded message. It contained detailed plans for an operation in which the Imperial Army would defeat the Jaegers after they'd been lured out by false information. The General Staff Office chose to go ahead with the proposed plan, and after a joint operation with the Bracer Guild, the Jaegers who had gathered to assassinate CB were surrounded and forced to surrender. Furthermore, the remnants of their forces who were in other bases were also defeated after the initial prisoners gave up their locations. Several months after the trouble began, Jester was completely dismantled. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. Raising the threat level of Cassius Bright, S-rank Bracer, effective immediately. Henceforth, he will be regarded as a level 5 threat. He poses a severe threat to national security and must be placed under strict surveillance if he ever enters the country again. From Intelligence Division, 1st Subdivision to General Staff Office. Confirmed the surveillance target left the country today. His departure was without incident. Handing control over the mission over to our foreign agencies. Transmission over. From GSO, Special Investigative Department, to His Excellency, the Imperial Chancellor. We have also confirmed CB's departure. We shall continue to pursue him, but he has not shown any suspicious behaviours to date. We have yet to confirm any interactions between him and the Minstrel. We'll continue to follow their movements. It's a cool code name. I'm sure Oliver would be like, the Minstrel. What a great code name I have. Side story, Assault on the Imperial Guilds is ended. That was cool. We got Yagged Armor and 10,000 extra mirror. Cool door. We got to learn more. And also the fact that Cassius is considered like the greatest threat to national security in Erebonia. That's ace. A level 6 threat is when you're on a long flight and someone is in the cabin's restroom the entire time. Sure. What's Yagged Armor then? Alright, heavy battle armor used by first-rate Jaegers. Gives extra strength, lowers my ADF. Lowers my dex as well. So my hit chance. Do I really want my hit chance lowered that much? I mean, that's a lot of hit down, guy. Ugh. I mean, what's the point in the strength if I'm not going to hit anything? Ugh. What's the point? Come on, Joshua, we need you some more levels so you can do some damage. Everyone's max CP, aren't they, anyway, so... I don't know if I've said this before, but I also would like games with spell and a melee system that have some form of balance between spells and melee. Obviously, it feels to me that spells are better in this game still, but I can use spells and I can use melee. Usually a game will fall into a category where it's either all melee or overall spells. The diversity makes me feel good in combat. Right, where to next? So we can go this way, and we can go this way. The gate is firmly locked. Okay, scratch that. We can go this way. So we also need to find our way down and behind by the look of it, if we want to get all the treasure chests. go out this side first then. See if I can at least get into this door over here. Chest in here. An emerald gem. Have you met my cousin Chester? Last I heard, he was living a few dungeons over. I'm sure he's a delightful chap. Is that a crossover? Yeah. And this should be the way down, but I'm guessing there's a blocker somewhere. Oh, okay. 'Cause really, I want to go this way, because that's where all the chests are. Right, that's the way down here. Oh, that's where the prison is. We go about this place. One chest. Two chests. Oh! Oh! Three chests! Why did I have this happen to me? If I could just have unraveled the mysteries of this world and report them to Ouroboros, my promotion would have been guaranteed. This is all their fault. Of course it is. All of this is their fault. How in Aenos's name did you end up captured here? You! How did you all get in here? You came to laugh at me, didn't you? I bet you did. Sorry, but we totally forgot you were even here. So what? You got whisked here the same way you ended up in the forest? As a matter of fact, yes. This appears to be another recreation of a real place, just like the capital was. As I was starting to take in my surroundings, I was surrounded by phobals and knocked out by electric shocks. Then when I woke up, I found myself here. Wow. It must have been a blast. He seems pretty mentally drained. Hold on, Gilbert. If we mess with the panel over there, we should be able to disable this barrier and get you out of here. Forget it and leave me be. Even if by some miracle I manage to make it out of this world, I'll just end up as Lord Cameron's plaything again. As if a guy like me had any real shot of being promoted in Ouroboros. Would I ever get my hopes up? Ugh. Poor guy's tripped up in a spiral of negativity. Oh dear. I don't think you're wrong though. After all, this is a world on a higher plane that's beyond any technology this society has. I bet the 13 factories would be over the moon if they had someone to tell them all about it. You really think so? Wait, you're... Lady Wren! Why are you... I mean, what brings you here? You didn't come here to finish me off because you think I betrayed Ouroboros, did you? Oh, I wasn't aware you'd betrayed Ouroboros. Haha. Dealing with traitors isn't usually part of my job. I can make a special exception for you if you want. Ah! I didn't betray anyone, I promise! That's enough, Wren. Don't bully the poor guy too much now. Haha. Okay, fine. Get rid of this damn Baron. Get me out of here. Please, I'll do anything. As you wish. You really are a special thing, aren't you? Alrighty then, let's mess with that panel over there and get him out of here. So it's 5, 4, and 2 I want to unlock, isn't it? Technically, there was nothing wrong with unlocking all of them. Ah! Only with mouse can we save him. It's open! Ha ha ha! I'm free! The goddess has not forsaken me after all. You wouldn't believe he was asking to be left alone a minute ago, would you? Bah! Keep in mind this hardly spells a victory over me, though. Ordinarily, I wouldn't feel compelled to thank my enemies no matter what they did. I'll make an exception just once and give you this. I hope you appreciate it. Gilbert thrust a security card into Kevin's hands. Hey, that's the very latest glorious security card. Someone was given back in the real world before coming here, though, so who knows who will actually be of use to you. Thanks for giving me a security card for the real world, friend. And that's not my problem. I bid you all farewell. Next time we meet, we will once again be foes. Don't expect any mercy. What a peculiar young man. I think I can see why Campy's taken such a liking to him. Despite what he said, Kevin, I think we may actually be able to use the security guard here. Funny, I was thinking the same thing. If we pass anywhere, it looks like we can use it. Let's give it a whirl. Well, I haven't seen anything with that yet, so let's open our other ones. 2. 4. Wouldn't actually have to unlock the other 2, do we? I mean, we could, for the hell of it. I don't see any chests in there or anything. Right, 5,000 mirror in that chest. This chest interior is professionally decorated. Excellent. And a seal too. I'll see you in court. Objection. And then we just do the other two because why not? I always wonder if it's going to summon some enemies or something. It never does. Oh, I thought it would do some kind of trap in the previous game, if I remember correctly. Like, if I open these ones, will there only be a certain amount of entries I can open up? That's what I thought would happen. Alas, alack. I forgot about the prison. Right then. Down this one. All treasure chests. 1 or 2. Ah. Ooh. And Celestial Bomb. When I was told I needed to lose weight, this was not what I had in mind. And EP Charge 2. Make a change from the Japanese script. How treacherous. Insulating tape. Yeah, you see the most secretive part of my body? It's so embarrassing. And a Curia Bomb. Gary was here. Ash is a loser. Yeah, Ash. Suck it, Mr. Ketchum. Weirdly enough, I've been playing not the new Yakuza game, but it isn't the it isn't Yakuza. It's called Judgment or Judge Eyes in Japan. And in that game, they have a twisted trio. And one of the guys you've got to catch, basically they're lecherous, they're perverts. One of the people you have to catch is called Ash Ketchum. So that was good too. And a gold gem. Don't you know greed is one of the 7 deadly sins? And a lighter plus. Anyone need a source chest? I charge cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. What's a lighter plus do? I don't know if I've had one of them before. Strength plus 15, move minus 1 prevents freeze. A good luck charm carried by hikers to combat the cold. Excuse me. More chests. And a Curia Bomb. That was a treasure here. It's gone now. Tiro Bomb. Well, an empty chest is good for sitting and resting. Come sit down. Sit down and rest. No. You might do something horrible to me. A gladiator headband. I hope the next chest locks you up and throws away the key. EP Charge 2. The Eternal Abyss mocks you. A bloody slaughter? Oh, why was I born a wooden container? Well, the bloody slaughter's kind of cool. Wow, Ren. Have a little bit of extra attack. It's not bad. That'll help Pattern Matter out, won't it? You think I could use an inner paint job? Sure. I said it was necessarily anything. Oh yeah, I forgot. If I walk into that, I get hurt. He says while walking into it. Just this one guy? I got a little bit more melee damage we can do to you then. Once we send Richard, it won't last much longer. Madame Slowcaster. It's the thing, I wish I could put an action on her to give her some more speed, but the problem with that being, of course, I lose loads of the spells I earned. Oh, that silly big Gaia Earthfall thing. Which sucks. Joshua levels up. Alright, so that is down here done. So now we've got to work our way up and around this section to find any more treasure chests there. Not that way then. Can I use a security card to like unlock all those security locks and just make it easy to walk through, please? Pretty please? Pretty please? Which way do I go? I mean, they're all the middle bits that might not lead to anything. Okay, this one's down. Go right to the edge. So there's one over here. So this should lead me to some more chests too. We got 11's bone. If you're going to take all that out, at least you could do is take care of the dust too. Maybe. 11's bone. Didn't I already have one of these? Nope. Petrified Death Blows. A small vial of holy water from Arteria, famous as a charm. Am I going to get frozen death blowed soon? I can understand where my worries come for that one. I'm a bit confused now. Okay, that's the one I went through. Which means this way is... And that's the one I went through. We'll just go around in circles, it's fine. What's behind this one? Another rampway, yes. It's down here. That place there, okay. I'm getting mixed about. So this ship ain't so glorious when it gets me turned around like this. Okay, so now we're on the other side of that guy. Okay, that's the way there. Okay. So I think we've now explored every internal part of this section. Good. Alright, the level ups Joshua's getting is actually increasing his damage a fair ton, so there is, of course, always a case to be said for leveling up characters too, in terms of their attack damage. There is a scaling system where if you're under-leveled, you don't do as much damage. That's what it feels like. Probably isn't, but I've invented that there is, so it's truth. You think the glorious is a tad too big? Yeah. That's what evil organizations do, right? Make it big, menacing. Can't just have it tiny. Look at that tiny battleship. Just land it right on their face. What do you call tiny? Right, dun 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 dun. Nothing monsters around here. Literally a path that leads down. Okay. So what's behind the next door? I'm expecting to get attacked at some point here, because we're making it towards the hangar currently, aren't we? So, elevate to hangar, yeah. Been in those chest rooms, been in those rooms, yes, done, good. Be in the prison. Must be a battle not far off. Access to the elevator is currently limited. To operate this elevator, please confirm your identity using an up-to-date security card. Got one. There we go. Who would have thought the card we were given earlier would actually work? Could this be a coincidence? Or something more? We should be able to go down to the hangar now. Let's get going. Yeah. There's got to be an enemy sometime soon, right? Hangar 1, Hangar 2, Hangar 3. Oh, a boss in each one? Well, we haven't actually found one of the recharge things yet. So maybe no bosses. Usually we would find one of them first. Death blow doesn't work on robots. Remember this for when we need to kill our robot overlords. Okay, 2 Hell's Gates, all enough we need. Everyone's got gold gems. It's nice to get more thoughts. You always read that enemy's name is Scarlet Loser, which the big guy. Well, he is, but that's a bit mean to point out. By the way, that Yakuza Judgment game, it is Phoenix Wright with burly fighting men. It's weird. Ah, here we go. Is there anything else to buy here? Probably not. I'm always worried about what people might do to me in terms of crazy stat attacks. Can I make a time gem yet? No, not that I want it anyway. But it's time for some bosses. Don't know why I separate save, but whatever. No, not yet. Hello? Ha! Finally showed up, huh? What? Oh. Don. Kyle. What are you doing here? I know you were in jail before, but, you know, even you guys are being used, huh? That's how it looks. The whole situation's too much for my dumb brain to get a handle on, to be honest. I just know we've got to do what we've got to do. What he said. I don't think there's any point in thinking too hard about it. Anyway, better to just get it over with so you can move on. Makes things easier for all parties involved, yeah? Good to see you hanging in there, Joshua. How's that whole trip been working out for you? Very well, thanks. I hear your delivery company's been taken off too. Oh, we can't afford to be lazy when we've got a debt to Her Majesty to repay. All the more reason you need to get everything squared away here and get back out of the real world. We can't do without just that. Yeah, she's the one who handles all our accounts, you know. If we were forced to make do without her, we'd flop within a month. That sounds about right. We're ready to go on our side. You ready to go on yours? Oh, you're bringing 4 minions? Many minions. Thanks for being so cool about this, yeah. This fight. Let's get this over with so these guys can move on. Gotcha. Got it. We're not going to be holding back against you. So don't you even think about holding back on us. You could just get out of the way or, you know, blow yourself up. Let's go.